How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to episode 57 of my Shadow of the Tomb Raider Let's Play series. Picking up right where we left off, as usual. So my buddy and I did actually a little bit of a test in between this episode and the last. It turns out, if you're doing Steam library sharing, and you're playing a game on... So, let's call two people, person one, person two. So if person one is playing on a library, or on person two's library... Person 2 can actually then play on person one's library, no problem. Trying to remember. Alright. Oh, of course, I shoot myself. There we go. Nice, nice. I figured I might as well. This way, I'd assume? Maybe not. Oh, I'll come back this... Damn. Okay, where the hell is it wanting? Okay, this way.
Come see what I have to trade.
Okay, I was not expecting her here.
Lara? What are you looking for?
I mean, I'll sell stuff.
Thank you. Enjoy it. Good deal. Good luck, Lara.
Rumors have long persisted of monsters, for lack of a better term, in the area surrounding the mission of St. John. The locals refuse to discuss these sightings. They grow sullen when they are mentioned and usually scurry off and hide in their homes. However, it is my fervent belief, once we have converted the populace, they will see these monsters as nothing but superstitions, shadows that disappear in the Lord's light.
Another map. Nice, I'll take this. Now, I may be the odd one out here in saying this.
St.
Or I'll
John
say it
was
after.
the last of Jesus' apostles to die, and the only one whose life didn't end in martyrdom or suicide. As a writer of 5 books of the New Testament, he's the patron saint of theologians and scholars. Because of his long life, he was able to take on several students who continued his teachings after he died, establishing a line of religious study that remains unbroken to this day.
So, it's like, I have no problem with people with religious beliefs. Like, I do not know everything about this world. I do not believe there is a God, for lack of a better term. I am not a religious person myself. But I am not an expert on the world, and that is just my belief. So, who am I to say others are wrong? So, I always respect people who are with religious beliefs. I don't think this is the right tomb. I think it's somewhere over here. I think I was right. I have to go like that way and around. But missionaries always bug me. Because it is the height of hubris, in my opinion, to assume that your belief outweighs all others. And that everyone in places like this, none of them are safe until they believe the same things you believe. I think that is the height of hubris, and for any religious person, wouldn't that fall under one of the deadly sins? Now, I'm not saying that people are doing it with malicious intentions. I can understand the thought process of, if you truly think that something you are doing is going to save the world, then how could you not, share it? Like, I can understand that. What the? Sorry, my mouse kind of wonked out there. But, yeah. Sorry, it's just my beliefs there. This is my conjecture. Yeah, conjecture. Again, I don't believe missionaries are bad people. I just think it's kind of like a misguided thing. Just as they probably think I'm a good person, but misguided for.
These places would be trapped. Caught a spear through the abdomen. Hurts to breathe. Pray for me.
Just like these people would probably think I am misguided for not believing in a God.
What is that smell?
And for choosing not to be religious. I don't know. It's just my 2 cents on it. Why am I walking so slowly? Hey, if any of you are religious and you want to discuss something like that, respectfully, of course. I don't want anyone bringing up, name calling or insults in the comments section. But if anyone wants to respectfully talk about,
Might be a path underwater.
about, where missionary work falls on that scale of like the deadly sins type of thing. I'd gladly talk about it. Like, I don't really have much else to say. I've never really gone in depth in my thought process.
Have to drain the room.
But I like hearing other points of view. Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do here?
Is this supposed to be one of the beheaded gods of the underworld?
I'm not sure how that drained the room, but okay. Not sure where the piranhas went. This place looks so inviting.
All full up.
Wow, I'm already full up on wood. 4 skill points. Let's just grab something random. Yeah.
This is incredible.
Wow.
Have to find a way up.
That is a lot of piranhas.
Have to find a way up.
I think that's the way out.
The piranhas are feeding on the corpses. Have to find a way up.
Thank you, Lara.
Pulling won't keep the gate open.
But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I appreciate other points of view on things like this. Like, when it comes to, like, religion and the like, I always appreciate other people's points of view. And I would never
Have to lower the
say
water level.
that one point of view is better than another. Because in
I
reality,
don't have enough space for that.
I don't think any of them are.
Have to lower the water level. I am Chirilo Serrano, and these are likely the last words I write. Andreas Lopez, or Angel de la Cruz as he has called himself these last years, has finally and fully gone insane. His demands have grown, becoming more grueling and grotesque as we labor to build his crypt. The construction is almost complete. I know I will die when it is done, Lopez in a brief moment of clarity told me himself. Damn that box. Damn what it has done to the man I once, and sadly still, admire. When storms crash and rivers swell, direct the waters to quench the thirst of the gods who toil above and below.
I actually think I need to attach.
Have to lower the water level.
Is there any of these with
Have to lower the water level.
Oh, I think I know what to do. I was on the right track. Then I second guessed myself.
Have to lower the water level.
Well, Laura, the water level is lowered.
Got it to stay open. Have to lower the water level.
For some reason, Laura really wouldn't go down. Surface for air before going in.
An Alux, plural Alashab, is akin to the Maya version of a gnome or leprechaun. They're about as high as an adult's knee and wear traditional Maya clothing. They are created whenever a farmer builds a little house on his property for them, after which they'll help the corn grow for a period of 7 years, making it rain and chasing off predators. They're usually invisible, and in spite of their benefit to the land, they like to play tricks on or frighten humans. Don't call one by name, or you'll summon it from its home, and it won't be happy with you.
So, like the last couple of...
The water level.
Like the last couple of, things like this, I'm gonna have this episode run a little long just so we can finish up this dungeon tomb. Then end off my session there. Again, my buddy wants to stream and he wants his library back, so he can.
Lower the water level.
Well, got a good 4 episodes recorded today. Might get more recorded later, might not. Charge house. Nice. That's one I'll
Now to
actually
get out of
use.
this horrid smelling place. It should be close now.
Assuming this way. Oh, there's water. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn in this side quest. Then we'll call it good there. Oh, I missed a thing in there. Wow. Well, I'll come back for that. Wow. Wow. Come on. Trying to find a way out. At the very least, a campfire. And I just end up finding the way back. Oops. Have to get it. Oh, damn it. How do I get out of here? Okay. Giant sound glitch there. Is this how I get out of here? There we go. And town is this way. Still faster to do this than it would be just to walk. And here we go.
These jungles hide so many places.
I hope you shined up those dancing shoes, Manu. I found the ruin. It was Maya, an ancient aqueduct. It was wonderful, just as you'd imagined.
I knew you would. Now, tell me everything.
The ruins had flooded because of the earthquake. I swam through tunnels teeming with peril.
Go on.
I found a vast cavern and a stone tower with massive heads carved into its sides.
The Lords of Xibalba, right? Incredible. What else?
It must have been an aqueduct of some kind. And you'll never believe this. Most of the machinery is still functional. Water wheels, 3 men high, turned as smoothly as the day they were built. It was amazing to see, Manu. To be so close to all that history where no one has set foot in hundreds of years.
I see it. I can smell it, feel it, taste it. You've brought tears to an old man's dry eyes. I can't thank you enough. I'd like to give you something.
Manu, I couldn't.
Please, I insist. It's the first relic I ever found. It's beautiful and intricate. A decorated skull. I'd like someone who has the same passion for exploring that I did as a young man to have it. Don't ever let anything kill your sense of curiosity and wonder.
I won't. Thank you, Manu. An adhesive made of tree sap and powdered bone hold the jade and other gems in place within the wearer's teeth. A crude drill, perhaps made of obsidian, would have been used to delicately carve out the notches required to hold the jewelry in place.
Alright. Almost gave me a level just from that. Alright, well, let's get to a campfire, because you know how I like ending these things at campfires. Sessions, that is. But, yeah, so I'm going to end it here. You got a long episode because of this. But thank you everybody very much for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time. Alright, bye.